A story is motored by a protagonist who has a goal, who takes a journey, real or metaphorical, to achieve that goal. And in doing so, that creates in him or her a transformative change. This gives us the notion that is also called character arc. Remember back in the lesson about structure, the mythographer Joseph Campbell and his studies that developed the idea of the monomyth, wherein the hero goes on a journey that transforms him. That, in fact, is the birth of character arc. Most characters and stories are forever impacted by what they've gone through, be it an actual place-to-place journey or a more internal passage. So whether or not the protagonist has a transformative change, what we're really saying here is character becomes story. Thus, you should think of the story not as a plot in which people are created to serve that narrative, but as a character or characters who through their actions become the plot. In the mundane and profound ways we reveal ourselves, that you should be able to tell something about a person by the way he or she makes a tuna sandwich. Dialogue is informed by the definition and establishment of character. Which means, first and foremost, don't begin writing until you have a very firm grasp on who your character is and what makes him or her tick. But to take the 10,000-foot view of character, at the core of this notion, I found that there are two basic types: internally driven versus externally driven. Internally driven, those who motivate action, who take action, who are action-oriented on their own. Externally driven, those who are motivated to act, or must be motivated to act, forced to take action, who might otherwise go through their entire lives being perfectly content to never be put to the test. It's interesting also to note that one of the most respected screenwriters of the latter 20th century, Robert Towne, says that he defines his characters by what they fear most. Now, I found the best way to establish a character is to give him or her a distinctive introduction that speaks to who they are, that establishes a distinctive factor about them. As in life, oftentimes what you think of a person for many years comes after only a first impression. Thus, you should never, ever, ever miss an opportunity to make a first impression with the character, to give him or her a telling introduction.